What is up, Clipsy fam? Get ready for a news blast that's gonna blow your mind. We've got Soundgarden dropping bombshells about their final album with Chris Cornell. And if that wasn't enough, Matt Cameron is spilling all the tea about his departure from Pearl Jam. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. Soundgarden's final album is over halfway done. And ever since the tragic passing of Chris Cornell, fans have been yearning for new music from Soundgarden, especially any unfinished tracks left by the legendary frontman. Now, drummer Matt Cameron has given us the most promising update yet, revealing that the band is well over halfway through completing their final album featuring Cornell's vocals. And Cameron shared in a recent interview that, while a release date isn't set, the band's priority is to finish the entire record before dropping any singles. He described the process as an emotional roller coaster, with the immense power of hearing Cornell's voice on these new hard rock songs being incredibly empowering, yet simultaneously a gut-wrenching reminder of his absence. Guitarist Kim Thayil is reportedly deep in the process of finalizing his guitar parts. This monumental release was made possible after a legal settlement with Cornell's widow, Vicky Cornell, cleared the way for the band to utilize his final vocal recordings. And fans are buzzing with anticipation, eager to hear the last musical offerings from one of rock's most iconic voices. The prospect of this album is already generating massive excitement across social media and rock forums. And this is huge news for rock fans, but there's even more to unpack. Get ready for the latest on Soundgarden's potential release timeline and what it means for their legacy. Soundgarden's final album. A bittersweet journey and the long-awaited final album from Soundgarden, featuring the posthumous vocals of Chris Cornell, is officially more than halfway complete, according to drummer Matt Cameron. This news comes after a legal resolution allowed the band to move forward with the project. And Cameron revealed in an interview that the band is taking a deliberate approach, aiming to finish the entire album before releasing any singles, a decision he believes will best honor the work. He candidly described the recording process as emotionally charged, oscillating between the profound empowerment of hearing Cornell's voice on powerful new tracks and the deep sorrow of his absence. Guitarist Kim Thayil is meticulously working on his contributions to ensure the album meets the band's high standards. The music is a potent reminder of Cornell's immense talent and the void he left in the music world. And the rock community is abuzz with this update, with many expressing their eagerness to experience this final chapter of Soundgarden's storied career. Discussions about the album's potential impact and emotional weight are already flooding online platforms. But is there a timeline for this emotional reunion with Cornell's voice? We dive into when fans might finally hear these tracks and what else is happening with the band. Soundgarden's final album delayed until after Hall of Fame induction, and while Soundgarden's imminent Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction has fans hoping for a new album release. Drummer Matt Cameron indicates the band is prioritizing perfection over a timely launch. The final album, featuring the last recordings of Chris Cornell, is a deeply emotional project for the surviving members. And Cameron stated that the band is committed to completing the entire album before releasing any singles, a decision made to ensure the integrity of the final work. He shared the profound emotional impact of working with Cornell's voice, describing it as both empowering and heartbreaking. Guitarist Kim Thayil is currently focused on finalizing his guitar parts. The band is navigating the complex emotions tied to hearing their late bandmate's voice, while respecting his memory and the questions surrounding his untimely death. And fans are expressing a mix of excitement and patience, understanding the sensitive nature of this final release. The anticipation for the album remains incredibly high, with many looking forward to celebrating Cornell's legacy. And speaking of major career shifts, Matt Cameron is also opening up about his departure from another iconic band. Get ready for the details. Matt Cameron confirms peaceful departure from Pearl Jam /N drummer Matt Cameron has officially broken his silence on his departure from Pearl Jam after a remarkable 27-year tenure, confirming that the split was amicable and driven by his desire to redirect his artistic energy. Cameron announced his exit in July, leaving the band with ample notice. /N in a recent interview, Cameron described his relationship with his former bandmates, including Jeff Ament and Stone Gossard, as positive, stating, "It's been fine." He expressed hope for future reunions, even suggesting they might get back together at some point and have a beer or something. Cameron clarified that he remains an active musician, focusing now on original material and preferring shorter, more intense performance sets, aiming for around 70 minutes as opposed to Pearl Jam's extensive 3-hour shows. He also reiterated his ongoing work on the new Soundgarden album, confirming it's over halfway complete. /N Pearl Jam fans and the wider music community have reacted with understanding and support for Cameron's decision, recognizing his need for artistic evolution. Many are eager to see what new projects he will embark on. /N from departing one legendary band to finishing another's final chapter, Matt Cameron's journey is truly remarkable. But what's next for Soundgarden? And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We heard from Soundgarden about their final album with Chris Cornell, and Matt Cameron opened up about leaving Pearl Jam. Don't miss out on any of our breaking news. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below telling us what you think, and follow us on all our socials to stay in the loop.